Good morning, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Okay, we're back in the she shop. Ooh. Have I finished cleaning? No. Do I want to? Yeah. I've lost interest. I have another project that I want to get done before this next sale. So the next Picket Fence Gals sale is next week. And I have a piece I want to do. I have another floral print. This has been in my inventory for so long that it got lowered to $6 whole. And no one bit. So we're going to take that tag off and we're going to give it a paint job because, as you saw with my last one, the second I paint the frames, they sell. So this is clearly just not anybody's style right now. So we're going to make it look a little cottagey with a... I know, I hate it too, but we're going to do white. And I don't even think I'm going to distress it because this coppery gold black thing that's happening here is just, it's just not a thing. You know what I'm saying? This is a plastic frame. This is sometime in the 1970s. So it's not a high quality print. Let's put it that way. This isn't a real oil painting. I'm going to tape the image off because the back is still in its paper. It's all glued in there and I don't want to mess with it. This was a 1971, by the way, March 19th, 1971. The date's right there. This is a Turner product. Turner decorative accessories. I've seen Turner products before. They must have been a thing. Somebody is going to be in my comments telling me the history of Turner products. But Turner decorative products were, I've seen them before multiple times. And actually this, look at this. Like the frame is covered in a wallpaper. What's happening here? Oh no. Stacy, don't pull it. Don't pull it. Oh, I pulled it. Ah. What? This is a paper? Damn it. Can I paint this? Are we gonna have to pull it? I'm gonna have to pull it all, aren't I? What am I doing? Don't let me do that. Oh no. Why do I make things worse for myself? We're still gonna paint it. Spackle. Let's fill it. Don't judge me. We're gonna make this work because you know why? Sometimes we get pieces and they're perfectly fine in every other way, but there's something weird like Turner used wallpaper as their decorative. You could tell Turner was a quality brand, huh? That's why they're not around anymore. Sorry, I'm gonna fill in where this paper came off. We don't want a sharp edge where the paper is still staying. So the paper is not coming off around the edges here. So I'm just going to use spackle. To smooth that out. Let me get some tape and tape off this image while that dries. It's all over me now. It's all over me. Let's tape it off. We're going to give it a coat of white, make it cottagey, because I can't keep having stuff in the garage that's not selling and then not doing anything to improve the odds of it leaving. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so I have the gentle tape, I guess. It's the low tack tape. There we go. We're just gonna tape off the image. Alright, she's protected. Let's see how we're doing. That is not dry yet, so I am going to go do something else while that dries. Okay, it's dry and I sanded it smooth, so that's all filled in. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna coat the entire frame with Mod Podge, because that will seal this before I paint it, and it will also seal the paper that's on here. There are little nicks, so if you look right here, that's a nick in the paper. And we don't want the paint to lift this up, so we are going to use Mod Podge, which is meant to seal paper. It's for decoupaging. So it's meant to seal it and keep it down, and then we'll put a coat of paint on it. It's the only thing in my brain that makes sense. So I just have matte Mod Podge glue. I don't think it matters if it's matte or gloss. Whatever you have is what you should use. I just have a large container of matte, so that's why I'm using that. Okay, I have that drying now, and that's probably one of the best decisions I've made all day. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably a good choice. The pieces and parts at the corners were not like gluing in there. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that would have lifted up. Okay, I let it sit overnight, so it's good and dry and everything's sealed down. I'm really glad I did though too, because these parts where there was like the chips in the paint were standing up a bit, and now when I run my finger over it, it's just smooth. And normally you want to rough up your surface. We're not doing that this time, so we're gonna have to use like, I don't think I have a chalk paint. I don't think I have a white chalk paint. Do I? Lamb's wool. And this hasn't been used in a while, so we want to make sure that it's mixed well. I'm going to add a little water to that. So chalk paints are a water-based paint. You can thin them out with water. Just a tiny little drop here. That's why I always keep a bottle in my workshop on the floor there. And then you got to slowly mix. Goodbye, ugly 70s. So I put water up here, and then I added water and it got too thin. So it'll drag when it's too thick, and it'll split like it. I don't know how to explain it. It'll do this streak when it's too wet. So just let it dry or add a little more thick. But don't panic. It's not rocket science. We're okay. The streaky coat one is done. I'm going to let this dry for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go back after it. All right, I started coat 2 while I was talking to the OG on the phone. I want to get this wet so that the paint will not grab the other coat. So this is like a chalk paint thing. It really has to be damp. Like you saw me dip it in the water, dip it in the paint, and then put that coat on there. Otherwise you will have it dragging, and it just drags and you will hate it. You gotta keep it wet for the second coat. And I'm really starting to remember why I don't like chalk paint. I've stopped using it, almost exclusively not using it anymore. You can see here, it's not covering. Here, it's not covering. It's not covering. I mean, it's blotchy and uneven, and it's frustrating, right? So I hate it. Where's the regular white paint? Where's my latex paint? I'm ready for latex. Ready to be done with this. So the chalk paint just became my primer because I'm done. I'm done messing with it. It's just stupid. Just need it to cover now. Oh my God, it's coming off. since we're cleaning, you know what needs to happen with these chalk paints? Garbage. I don't love them. I hate using chalk paints. I get so frustrated and angry every time I use them. And I used to sell them because it was like, oh, it's the best stuff. You'll kind of want to use a chalk paint. Get your life back. Paint in 20 minutes. It is so frustrating to use. If you're not well schooled on how to use it, or if, oh, and don't even come at me with, if I was using a round brush, shut up. It's a brush. It's fine. We're going to throw all the paint out. Done. I'm done. I am so done. I'm getting rid of it. It's going somewhere else other than my house. Okay? Because I'm just, it's a lot of space that it's taking up, and it's stupid. It's stupid to keep it. It's not what I want to use. I'm tired of 15 coats of paint later and it still looks like crap, and I don't even like the texture when it's done. So, no. I'm not even going to pretend anymore. There are other, like this one's good. It's considered a chalk and mineral paint, but for some reason it's not like the other ones. You know what I mean? Like the pure chalk and mineral paints, and they just have to go because they're not my top choice, and I will still grab them in a pinch. I don't want them. I don't want them in a pinch. If I don't have what I need, then fine, I don't have it. But these need to go and stop wasting space in my shop. This coat is now going to dry. It looks like crap. Looks terrible. And I'm angry about that. It's a lot of time down the drain to have it still look like crap. We want, after 2 coats, to be just about there. You know what I mean? You should be even. It should be even. It should be almost done. No, it's not. It looks like crap. So, goodbye chalk paints. We're done. We're done with chalk paints. They've had their day. Time for them to go. So you know how sometimes accidents happen and it's like the best possible thing that could possibly happen in your whole life? So the chalk paint must not have been perfectly dry in this spot, and it started to crack, but like in the best possible way. So I put another coat of paint on where the black is really, really, really popping through. And then I think I'm going to glaze. I think I'm going to glaze this one. I went from being really angry at this piece to, I literally went to pick up my daughter pissed at this piece. I was like, I might burn that damn thing. I was like, this video may end and I'm just going to take it to the fire pit. I'm not going to take it to the fire pit. I think I'm going to glaze it because those little spidery cracks are all over it. And I'm like, oh, this is what you hope for when you put a crackle finish on, right? Just these wonderful little cracks everywhere. And I'm like, accidents happen in the best possible way sometimes. I'm so happy. It actually looks cute. I mean, there's like a couple spots that I have to touch up. But then I think I'm going to glaze over the top of it and be done with it because I'm like, that is so stinking awesome. Okay. It's the next day. I got my coffee. Let's see what happened to it. An extra bag to get rid of more of that paint. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key love this. It antiqued itself. Let's pull the tape. I'm ready. Let's pull the tape. Oh, no. And this is a low. Do you see it? Some of the paint is coming. We may have to repaint this. Huh. We have to do some touch-ups. It's looking cute, though. We'll pull gently. Okay. Looks so much better. But, I mean, I used delicate surface tape, but what I needed to protect it with was, you know, a hope and a prayer. Because it did pull, you can see close up, it did pull a lot of the pieces off. So, I think I'm going to have to paint it. Which is me trying to match colors and... Well, this will be fun. But that's another day. For now, it looks so much better with a white frame. You can see the difference, obviously. It's going to be much more cottagey in style with what people are looking for when they want like a floral in their bathroom or their entryway or whatever, you know what I mean? Just like that little spot. And then, of course, the crackle finish, which was a total accident, but it worked out in my favor because I think it looks so cute that way. I am not going to glaze it. I may glaze the artwork when I'm done, just because my colors are going to be brighter than this, so I may have to tamp the whole thing down with a little glaze. But we'll see. That's a different video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy chunking. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.